Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X Only. And again, I am Survival Man, and I want to save the battle for Snorlax because unfortunately, I had to say no to the question on the last episode because I don't know how long the battle would take. So let's see how long it takes originally. But yes, I do indeed have great balls on hand. I'm gonna need them. And yes, this Pokemon is going to be quite the annoyance because it does have 4 moves, and one of them is it has Rest, and it has Amnesia, which allows it to raise its defense. I think also special defense or something like that. Then it has Headbutt, and then I think it has something else. Just give me a minute here to, let's see, Route 7 here, if I can find it here, and it has, it does not have Headbutt, my bad. It has Tackle, Defense Curl, Amnesia, which, Defense Curl and Amnesia, which raises defense and special defense stats respectively. So basically, it has Tackle and Lick. And the abilities could mean, depending on if I catch it, it would either have immunity or thick fat. But I am going to catch it today, and hopefully just put it in the PC for now, and then I'll use it later on and train it so that it's ready to go for the champion. But yet, I'm not going to spoil who the champion is in this game, but there are people out there that do know who the champion is already in this game. But unfortunately, the people that are not familiar with the game, I'm not going to spoil that. So it's better off if I don't spoil the actual champion, or the official champion of this game. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that, and talk to this guy one last time. Snorlax can be grumpy when he wakes up. It might attack. I'll play the flute right now, but are you ready to stop it? I am indeed. Let's go. It feels nice to have this flute in my hands again. Okay, I guess I'll start playing. Snorlax opened his eyes wide. Now, how does that work? Why his eyes are... Like, come on, man. Look at you. Now, the thing about Snorlax is his eyes never open. In battle. But yes, Snorlax is going to be a level 15. And like I said, the abilities vary depending on the game you have, or the game you have currently going through. So it could either have immunity or thick fat. So that depending on the game, how many times you reset it, it will depend on how many times you get it to a certain ability you need it. But in this battle, whatever ability it has, I'm gonna go with. So level 15 Snorlax, and it's a male. And if you hear noise in the background, that is my fan blowing off my feet because they're pretty hot. Because I've been doing a lot of dancing a little bit, even though I'm not a dancer. But yes, been doing a little bit of dancing here and there. But it's not that good, okay? Don't criticize me for it. I'm asking you guys not to. Don't criticize me for that. Alright, so I'm literally... Ooh, see... Alright, so I'm gonna try to use Flame Charge here. Now, if Fire types, well, it looks like it's not gonna do a whole lot. Okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. Well, at least my speed is a little higher, and I still go, which is kind of nice. And yes, it does have a berry, which allows it to heal itself. A citrus berry. So I'm gonna whittle it down just a little bit more. Now, the thing about the only move that I'm trying to avoid for it to do, this one and sleep, the actual sleep status, which actually does help me quite a bit if it does use it. So see that the defense went down. Now it's gonna do Lick here. Now I'm gonna do another flame charge. Bring it down to red HP, and let's hope. Okay, sweet, sweet. It didn't do rest because I know it has it on there. I know he has it. But unfortunately, since it is in red, I can try here with the Great Ball here. But let's just hope for the best. Like I said, the lucky you get, the luckier you can get. So like I said, it's... Alright, so I'm going to try one more time here. Come on, can we capture it? Can we get lucky? Can we get... Nope, so it broke out on the first click. So it has to, so it's going to do tackle. Oh, you know what? I'm going to heal up my Firefox here. Because it's not going to look good if we have this one faint and then have the other ones faint. Because we don't have any other items that could help us here. Actually, as a matter of fact, it does not have rest. Wait a minute. Yeah, it does not have rest. I'm sorry. It does not have rest. I told you all the 4 moves, and apparently rest is not among them. So this is a good opportunity here. So I'm gonna do another Great Ball. If we can try, can we capture it? Can we? And it broke out. And unfortunately, I do not have a move that could put this Pokemon to sleep. Unfortunately, I do not as of right now. Can we just try? Can we, and wow! 3 shakes and it broke out still. My hands are starting to sweat here, which is not a good sign, because my stress is getting a little bit too high. Can we capture it? Can we get lucky? Nope, we don't indeed. Yeah, like I said, my hands are getting sweaty here, and it's not a good sign here, and it really isn't. Usually when I'm getting stressed over something, usually capturing something can stress me out. And if it gets too tense where I start freaking out, then yes, that is where I just don't like being in that stage. So can we try? Can we? That's 2. Come on. That's 3. Can we get it? Ladies and gentlemen, we've caught Snorlax on the go. So Firefox went to 21. That is not bad, at least. Alright, so now the Leafy went to level 15, which unfortunately there is not a level at all for Leafy at all, which you have to use a stone on Leafy. Which I'm going to keep it leveling up to a point where it learns a certain move that I have in mind that it might learn. and I will keep it at that level, and then I'll use that stone when I get to a chance to use it, when I get that stone. Which is pretty soon here, that a neighboring route here. Alright, so Sleeping's Pokemon species. So type is normal type, weight is 6 foot 11 inches. That's pretty high. But unfortunately the weight is pretty massive, so the weight is 1,014.1 pounds. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it's done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. Like as you can see on the bridge there, as you can see that it was sleeping. I give it nickname to Snorlax, and yes, unfortunately, I do have a name for this. And it was from my previous game, so yeah. I am going to give it a nickname, and believe it or not, it's going to be none other than my original from my Pokemon Red series. It is going to be... and you're going to see here in a sec. Sleepy has been transferred to Box 1. As you can see, Sleepy was my original Pokemon from the Pokemon Red series, but forget all that! Look who's evolving right now! Actually, as a matter of fact, Flame is going to evolve right here, right now. I was waiting for this. And let's sit back and watch for a second time. Ladies and gents, welcome to our new member. None other than Flame has evolved into Legender, which is a new typing which yet is going to be revealed. Flame wants to earn or learn the move Ember. Yes, it is now a fire and flying type, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why I say it's going to be a different typing is because the abilities will change within the first evolution. Because, because the first evolution, or the first Pokemon that you've seen, Fletchling has the ability of Big Packs, which allows it to not lower your defense. Now, it has an ability that allows you to hatch eggs half the time. Now, that ability is called Flame Body. But yes, I'm going to have it learn, unfortunately, I'm going to have it learn Flame, or have it learn Ember here. And what I'm going to do is going to get rid of Tackle here. And yes, I do have 2 fire types on hand, but I'm actually going to keep them both on my team since it's going to be quite the good combination here, and you're going to see the difference. Unfortunately, Firefox is not just going to be a fire type itself, which I'm not going to yet to spoil yet. And like I said, it only has 1 evolution left. And yes, the annoyance of it sounding is annoying, but forget what I said there. 1, 2, and ta-da! Flame forgot how to use Tackle and learned Ember. Awesome, you caught Snorlax. Unfortunately, yes, I did indeed. Uh-oh, here comes the owner from Parfoon Palace. None other than... originally, is the owner of Parfum Palace. Okay? Now, let's see what they have to say. Oh. The only thing I can do with that Poke Flute is put it on display. But you've been playing it since you were little. And the tone is lovely. It seems my Furfro also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as it likes my beautiful Wanderfro fireworks, of course. Oh wow, you're gonna start talking about that now? Probably not. Yeah, I guess so. Wow! Classic! Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. I'll let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more. And they all leave, without saying a word. Was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? Well, whatever. All wells that ends well. Well, that could have been a little different, but still. I wonder what lies past where Snorlax was sleeping. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna meet our other two rivals just a little bit ahead of us, and it's none other than Tierno and Trevor. Them two. Oh, hey, Survival. Trev said he wants to check out the Pokemon daycare. Come with us. Okay, so we gotta check out the daycare no matter what. But unfortunately, I don't have anything to to breed here, so I'm gonna leave that alone. So we're gonna listen to what what Trevor has to say here. This is the Pokemon Daycare Center. They take care of the Pokemon here for you. Yes, indeed. You can leave up to 2 Pokemon here at once. I seem to remember something good can happen if you leave 2 Pokemon here. That's right, sometimes we'll find a new addition like an egg. If you carry the egg around, the Pokemon will emerge from it. Well, yes, indeed, it will eventually. It just takes time. So like I said, the flame that we've got in our party, if we put that in our front of our party, it will half the time. Whoa! A Pokemon will come out? Maybe you'll leave some. Maybe I'll leave some Pokemon here. Having the same Pokemon with the same moves might step on my dance. How about you, Survival? Some other time, actually. As a matter of fact, sorry, I have some unfinished business to take care of, unfortunately. There aren't many Pokemon I want to raise. I'll try it on some other occasion. That's one way to look at it. Well, I'm going to look for some Pokemon to create my dance team. Well, guess what? Unfortunately. Hey, wait, Tierno, wait up! So it looks like Tierno and Trevor are like a partner team member, or they're like partners. So they don't go anywhere without each other. It's just weird, I guess. But there are times where they're separated. So you're going to see that difference at certain areas. So, that patches things up. Hey Survival, have you cut Dunsparce? No, and I'm not willing to catch one. Fortunately, Trevor here, right here, here's Trevor. So, Survive, how many Pokemon have you seen? Okay, now, think about Trevor, before I continue on what we're going to deal with here. So, what he does is he's competitioning you of how many Pokemon you've seen during the game, and how many he's seen, so whoever's the winner in that match, he basically tells you who's the winner in that match. So he's not really battling you in a Pokemon battle, but he's battling you with a Pokédex battle. So it's like, what kind of battle is that? Well, you're gonna see here. Do you want to compare Pokédexes and find out who's seen more kinds of Pokemon? To put it in another way, I'm challenging you to my own kind of Pokemon battle. Yes. So you've seen 47 kinds of Pokemon, I've seen 50. So I guess I win. Oh. So you've seen routes too, Survival. Just knowing about the same Pokemon as someone else can make you happy. Well, duh. Are you familiar with Kecleon? It's a Pokemon with an interesting ability called Color Change. Yeah, that is unfortunate because it changes its type depending on the move you use it on, which is really annoying. So let's say you hit it with its weakness and it doesn't knock it out, it becomes a fighting type. And if you hit it with a psychic type and it still doesn't knock it out, it becomes a psychic type. Now, what type you needed to hit it with? Well, that's going to be annoying. Unfortunately. So here's another double battle, everyone. And get prepared and ready to go, because we're going to battle here. And unfortunately, after this battle, there's something up ahead that you can see in the screen here, and you're going to see what this building is all about. And I'm going to do a special episode for that, unfortunately. And I will do that probably later in the game when I'm strong enough, and I will show you what this is all about. But forget that for right now until we get to it and we got a battle to deal with. You are challenged by Artist, Family, Mana, and Paulo, which they should have both Smeargle. That's hilarious. So, it's like, oh my god. Wait until it evolves. That's gonna be quite the annoyance. Just the sound of it is annoying. Alright, so level 16 on both, and my Firefox, I'm gonna do Flame Charge, even though its speed is pretty slow, but still, I can raise my speed and still become faster. Even my opponents are a little faster. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do, let's see, since it's a normal type on either one of them, what am I going to do? So there goes my speed, even though it can go only up to 6 times of that. So then that means my speed will be 6 times more than its original speed. So I'm going to do another Flame Charge on the other Smeargle here. So you're going to see the change of the effects here of the battle. Now Smeargle is going to do, now the Helping Hand is actually a priority move, so it always will go first. So, Clear Smog is actually a poison type move. So I'm going to take away that priority move away from their effect of their battle. So their battle's now a defect. another way of saying that they're pretty much going to be defeated in this way. Diggers wants to learn the move Takedown. Unfortunately, I do have ability on it that does not help it at all, so it will take damage within taking damage to the opponent, so it takes damage to the opponent and itself. So no, I am not going to have it learn that move. So I'm going to keep all moves. But I believe there is a move, I think it's called Rockhead, that ability allows you to use a move that damages your opponent and damages you, but with Rockhead, it takes away that effect, so that you can damage your opponent, but not you. So Takedown wouldn't bother you at all, but it will damage your opponent. I think that's what the ability is for that one, if I'm not mistaken. So, in the meantime, oh, it's my move here, so hold on 1 second with me here. I'm gonna see if I can find it here real quick, if I can, that is. Okay, before I actually read it off while the battle is rolling, I'm gonna take, well, either way, I'm gonna take him out here. I'm gonna do another flame charge, take this one out, and either way, I'm just gonna do play nice, just for that. I found the Rockhead here. No recoil damage from moves like Takedown and Double Edge. So that means that you won't take no damage at all, even if you use that move against your opponent. It's quite the unique ability and combination of those moves. So yes, I'm going to have a Pokemon on my team. I do have a definitive Pokemon for sure that is going to have Rockhead, so that I can use either one of those moves. But the Pokemon that learns that, I believe not until later, if I'm not mistaken. And Turtle's learning, ooh, Bite. It's a dark type move. And unfortunately, yes, that's going to be quite useful. But yes, it's going to be useful. But I do want Turtle to actually level up to a certain point so I can take out the next gym. Or use another typing that could actually assist in the gym, which I do have it on my team, but not yet evolved. But I'm not going to spoil which one that will be just yet. So I'm going to keep that under my nose for now. I'm going to get rid of Tackle here, since I really don't use Tackle on Turtle here. And I'm going to have it forget that. 1, 2, and ta-da! Turtle forgot how to use Tackle and learned Bite. Arr. So we defeated the duo here. Yahoo! This is going to be our best work yet. I'll never forget our battle together. Oh, wow. Sound like an old man there, buddy. You really did there. You sound like an old man. But forget that! Again! 2 in an episode. 2 evolutions within an episode. But took a little bit to get this one to evolve. But guess what? We are going to sit back again for the second time in one episode, but the 3rd evolution during this playthrough. Ladies and gents, welcome to our new starter, already evolved, at Route 7, and it's none other than War Turtle. And the name fits perfectly. And unfortunately, if you saw my Super Smash Brothers episodes, one of those episodes regards to its next evolution's name, and you're gonna see why I named it that. And you're gonna see the difference between the two. But not until it evolves later. Way later. So I'm glad that I have the experience share on completely, because it makes me feel like I've got the power, if I really do got one. Not. But I feel like I do, but for some reason I don't at all, but I feel like I do for some reason. But unfortunately my character is just getting tired of standing there, so let's continue on. But Trevor, unfortunately, is standing here, which is yet quite surprising that he passed us. So let's let him describe what this building is, and I will basically stay out of it until the special episode of this building, and I'm going to show you what this building is going to be about. Believe it or not, you can train here and get stronger from here. And yes, you can, indeed. And this is how you get stronger. From this building alone. But I'm not going to spoil it until I use a special episode for that. So it's going to be a episode sessions for every rank or anything that's within it. So, survive. Do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chadu. So the Battle Chadu is actually the building that is named, and basically the name suggests what you do in it is that you battle anybody within the building itself. And yes, you can you can send invitations or something. I will need to show you in the special episode to show you what you can do in it. But as of right now, we're going to leave it as that, and let's continue what he says. And it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalo's 8 gyms leaders. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to enter this building alone. I'm actually not going to go in it at all right now, because we got a story to deal with, unfortunately. But, forget all that. We've got a rival battle right here, and I get to choose either if I go against my Arch or the two that you see right now. If y'all don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone. Okay, so it's going to be a multi-battle, is what it's going to look like here. So then, I won't be able to control my allies' Pokemon because it'll be their Pokemon only. So then I will be only controlling my own Pokemon, and it's the only one that will come out. Now, how should we pair up? Let's go with Tierno and Trevor against Survival and me. You know what? That sounds a lot better, because I've been doing this with this combination when I first started playing this game, and that was like, it's 2017, and the game came out in 2013. So 4 years ago, I started this game So yes, I have not remembered certain areas, but I remember certain things that were very important to me in the game. But this is very important. So I'm gonna have her, Serena, with me against Tierno and Trevor. Okay, survival. Since we're neighbors, we might as well battle together, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started on this battle, even though it's pretty close to the end of, almost getting close to the end of the time here. But I have enough time to do this. So we're going to show off this battle here. It's going to be a trio battle, multi-battle, I should say. So first thing to know, Serena's got Fletchling out here, and unfortunately for her, she's got a big surprise from her opponent. Unfortunately. But before anything does happen to her Pokemon, I'm going to use Psybeam right off the bat on the opposing Pokemon facing me. So it's going to do a quick attack. She hits me, which she got lucked out. Which unfortunately I'm a little slower, which I'm not happy about. Oh, that's why. Duh. So I'm actually going to do it this way. I do have one paralyzed heal, unfortunately. Or do I have one? Okay, you got locked out, Serena. You got locked out, because I saved your Fletchling here. So I'm going to do my original powered up move here. Sight beam away! But actually, she goes first. Because, like I said, flying types do go first, depending on the speed they have. But Psybeam actually does have a side effect of confusion. And unfortunately, it got confused and hurt itself, and it took itself out. Which, I saved Serena's Fletchling, which is very good combination for that, because I like how I have the side effect of confusion on Psybeam. So now, Firefox went to level 22 and wants to learn the move Fire Spin. Unfortunately, that is not a good move for me to have, so I'm just going to say keep old moves and give up on the move. Yes, so I'm going to deal with that, and she did not, or he did not learn the fire move or Fire Spin here. Leafy went to level 16, which does not evolve unless I have a certain stone for it. And that's why they're called elemental monkeys. Because you need a stone for them. Fortunately. And Leafy is learning Leech Seed, which I'm going to have it learn a move. Have it learn that. So I'm going to get rid of Scratch, since Scratch doesn't do a whole lot. It really doesn't. So I'm going to have it forget that, and it learned it. It learned Leech Seed, and is another... Unfortunately, I didn't save her Fletchling here, because I didn't know it was going to be that. Oh, this is going to be a problem. So she brought out Frogadier. Okay? Now, if you guys are wondering why I know how to say certain Pokemon names, I learned and pronounce them how they are pronounced by other people that I know, and how I talk to them. So keep that in mind. So, now she's got a Frogadier. Now, thankfully for her, it's not its final evolution, unfortunately. Oh man, this is gonna be quite the... Oh, you know what? I'm going to take out Corpus here. Since it's a little under like 75% there. So then it's going to go down for the count. And that is it for him, unfortunately. Because he does not have another Pokemon to take and to bring in. Like I said, fairy moves against fire types, not a good combination. It really isn't. But fire types against it, like I said before, it's neutral damage. So I'm going to use a flame charge here on none other than Flybaby. And raise my speed up if I can. That is. Which my speed is already faster anyway. Well, that's it for them. Pretty much. What a good combination we have with Serena here. Whoa! No, that was a nice move. You're still thinking about dance moves, man? Jeez. So you can't learn everything just from Pokédex, I see. Well, unfortunately, at some point you will be battling him again, but alone. Unfortunately. But that is not until way later in the game. And you're going to see why. Unfortunately. Yes. It sure is interesting to see how different each trainer's style is. Well, I guess we should head off to Amberette Town then. So that's where we're heading to now. But I do have enough time to head there. But I'm gonna try to make this quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Connecting Cave. Now, we're on Route 8, but we ain't done here in Route 8, because there's going to be a surprise person. 2 people actually waiting for us right here in Route 8. And those 2 people are... Stop right there! It's Senna and Dexio. Let's see what they got in store for us for Route 8. Ha ha ha! We didn't mean to surprise you. Well, you did just kind of, but I knew you were coming at some point. How are you and Braxton doing? Oh, well. Haven't you wondered how a single Pokédex could possibly cover a region as big as Kalos? Good question. Well, it can't. That's why we are here to power up your Pokédex. So the Coastal Kalos Pokédex was added to Survive's Pokédex. So that's another Pokédex we can add to our list of Pokemon we need to get. The Coastal Kalos Pokédex will be on your Pokédex menu, so tap it to select it. Now, encounters help people and Pokemon grow and mature. Oh. Okay, I did not need to know that. we'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! Yeah, unfortunately, yes. So yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna try to quickly as I can to get to the next town so that I can end it there so I don't run out of time here. Or run into any battles here. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have a horde to deal with! And it's none other than Wingull. Unfortunately. And I don't think you can find this other by itself in the wild alone. So I'm very unfortunate to do this. So I don't really have time to battle this thing out. So I'm gonna run from this battle. I don't really have enough time to do that. I should have bought some repels, unfortunately, which is a bad thing of me. And yet, here's another one. I might have to cut these out. Unfortunately, I might have to cut those, these battles so that the time is less. But I'm just gonna leave them in there so that you can see you can get hordes in these games. But yes, you need to hop on these on the way down. But yes, there is an item right there, as you can see. That is actually an item that I need. But as of right now... Hi there, neighbor! And look at this, it's Shauna! No, it's not Shauna, it's, my bad, it's, Serena. This is Amberit Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to the Silent City, but first we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. So yes, we're gonna go to that, but unfortunately in the next episode, I am actually gonna leave that out for now, because there is a surprise team that is going to be surprising us within this next episode. So leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Pokemon X only. I'm Survival Man. I'll catch you guys then.